Hello, welcome back to Procedural LIVENODING. In this episode, I will be giving a breakdown of how I created this garbage monster. So basically, it's pretty basic. I'm using geometry nodes, and for the garbage parts, it's made of spectrum nodes, and the color currently it's kind of flickering. I think it can be fixed pretty easily in the future, but for now, this is how it looks like. Okay, so basically, underneath here, before geometry nodes, all I have is actually just this. Pretty basic, right? You can just create a really simple characters and then rig it in Mixamo and give it like the motion capture data. And then I have this drunk kind of walk. I thought it's kind of funny to have to be applied into this character. And then I simply use geometry nodes and instance all this garbage, plastic bag on this character. So we have this working. All right, so the instance geometry is this point distribute, which is basically instancing something here. There's this new gen collection, which is currently hidden, which is being instanced over here, and I have randomized the rotations and also the scale of the garbage elements. Right, as for the density, you already know the drill, so that's all. Basically, that's all. This is very simple. And as for the rubbish itself, let me stop. This is generated procedurally underneath. Let me show you. Oops. Okay. All right. Sorry, it's slowing down a little bit. Let me switch to sphere chop. And all I have here, so I started actually by making like a random stone or random pebbles. This is a classic example. I'm basically using random vector and convex hull and dual mesh. Actually, I turned it off over here, but anyway, it's been subdivided 7 times. I can reduce it so it's a bit faster. So this thing is procedural, and we can randomize the seed of every garbage bag. As for the number of, so I started with random vector here, so random numbers, and then I randomize the random number using number range. So I have 25 different garbage bag, and the convex hull will generate the objects. I can actually display the objects. Let's see if I can hide. Okay, that's the garbage parts. And yeah, and then I subdivide it, and then I use noise displays and randomize this further. Without the noise displays, this is simply just gonna look like stone. Okay, super slow at the moment. So this is if I get rid of the fractal, this is gonna look like a stone. All right. As the color itself, it's a just random shader that's been applied into this generator, stone generator. And then I simply put everything under the same collections inside SphereChop. So this is one example. You can have like all kind of different procedural 3D objects and then just set it up so it works like this. And I give it a random color based on the object info random. So it doesn't have to be random. It could just be like a single color, and so that it will not flicker if you give it just a single color. You can displace every stone if you like. You can just give it just a better texture. So maybe it's a good idea to source a better texture for the stone or for the garbage, whatever you're creating. But I think the result will be quite nice. It could actually be like an emerald. So just now I just give it a like subsurface material. So now it's looking quite different. And still animating. So sphere chop, supposedly I think I can turn off sphere chop calculations, I believe. So I can turn off the updates. So it's going to be faster if I turn off the update. Oh, okay. Turn off processing. Yeah, it's a little bit faster. Not too bad. So we have this character moving around. So apparently sometimes there's like a popping happening. It shouldn't happen, I guess. If we use like a proper weighting, we shouldn't have that popping. Because I want to have this stone like, like really stable. The same number of stone being instanced on the geometry that's animating. Alright, so this is what basically what's happening over here, and you can go back to the animated mesh and then go to geometry nodes editor and give it more density. Okay, now it's faster again. I don't know why. Alright, so that's basically it. This is the garbage monster that I created using Blender and with the help of geometry nodes and sphere chop nodes. Alright, so thanks again for tuning in, and I'll see you next time. Thank you. Bye.